Can I help you, miss?
You may. I'm Amelia Woodford of the National Gallery, London.
Are you now?
I am.
Well, the Livingstons are out at the party.
They are. I've been asked to inspect the Homer Watson paintings.
Have you?
I have. May I enter?
Very well. Follow me. Amelia Woodford meets Amelia Woodford.
Miss Woodford, allow me to introduce myself. I'm Isabel Bruce of Dickson and Bruce Investigations. My apologies for the deception.
Female detective. Novel. All part of the job, I suppose, but why impersonate me?
I've heard of you, of course, and thought it make a good ruse to get in and view the Homer Watson paintings before my uncle did. Competitive, I know.
You'll find a Watson painting in the parlor. I was particularly impressed with his broad strokes and muted color palette.
I know Homer Watson quite well, actually. He uses his brush almost like a pencil and meticulously sketches a scene with a delicate accuracy. As for his color palette, it is slightly monotone. But then Amelia Woodford would know that, so it seems I'm not the only one who impersonates her.
I'm Evelyn Parks of the Pinkerton Agency in Toronto.
Following in the legendary footsteps of Pinkerton detective Kate Warren.
So long ago. She inspired me to become one. You also?
No, my uncle inspired me. You'll find none better, not even the illustrious Nigel Aloysius Stout.
He's here at the request of James Livingston to protect
the artwork here from theft. We keep in touch. He does like to boast about his exploits. But of course, that's not why you're here.
Whatever do you mean?
With all the paintings in this room, you seem particularly more interested in the paintings above the window.
How observant of you. It's Henry Scharstein's work, a German artist known for
Trompe l'oeil, a French term meaning to fool the eye, because of its illusion of the three dimensions. I've read about it in art history books.
Scharstein was living in Brezden when he was hired to paint here around 1878.
There's a problem with that.
In March of 1877, he supposedly drowned in the Ohio River between Cincinnati, Ohio, and Newport, Kentucky. His coat, hat, and a letter were found on the bow of the ferryboat Cincinnati Belle by the night captain, Mr. John Moore. He, in turn, went to police officer Cottingham with the items he had found.
No body.
Not at first. And the insurance company would not pay Scharstein's wife Charlotte without one. 2 months later, a body washed up near the end of Mill Street in Newport. Charlotte identified the body as her husband's and quickly had it buried. The insurance company wanted to be sure and had it exhumed.
It wasn't Scharstein.
The body was too short to be Henry's.
And years later, the painting to be unveiled here today
Is purported to be by Henry Scharstein. Pinkertons have been on this case for some time. After Castle Kilbride, he simply vanished.
The painting brought you here.
It was delivered here a few weeks ago. No one knows who sent it.
If it was Scharstein, he might be tempted to secretly watch the unveiling.
It's a long shot, but one that can't be ignored.
I don't understand. Why isn't your saw running? And where are all your workers?
That's why I asked you to come see me, Josiah. None of them will come into work. I can't run this place on my own.
What, are they asking for more pay? I mean, what seems to be the problem?
There's a ghost in Wilby, and it's scaring everybody away.
James, little. Can you hear yourself? I mean, you're the last person I'd expect to be talking about ghosts.
I saw it the other night up by the cabins. A young girl at the edge of the woods, just standing there and staring at me in her white nightdress. It's a ghost, I tell you.
It's likely one of the kids from the cabins. You know, you should talk to their parents.
No one lives there. They've all moved away to St. Agatha and Petersburg. They're afraid of the ghost.
Afraid of a young girl. Why didn't you just chase her?
I tried to, but then she disappeared. One moment she was in front of me, the next behind me. It's a ghost.
Okay. Let's say it is a ghost. Look, I'm a lawyer. What do you expect me to do?
Never you mind. I'll talk to William Darby. His business is suffering at the tavern also.
Hey, James, hold up, will ya?
No, there's not much a lawyer can do. I just thought you may know somebody who could.
Okay, look, I do know someone. I'm just not sure he'll take this ghost thing seriously.
I know it sounds mad, but I saw it with my own eyes. And I have to do something or else I'll lose the sawmill. I've put everything into it. My life savings, everything.
Hey, I believe you saw what you saw. My friend Detective Dickson's in Brezden right now at Castle Kilbride. I'll go talk to him, and if he can't help you, I don't know, maybe his niece can.
This is a man's job, Josiah. Not much a woman can do.
You haven't met Isabel Bruce. Trust me, this ghost doesn't stand a chance.
Lovely party, Mrs. Livingston. And you are?
Sister Mary Margaret.
From the local church.
I'm here visiting Father Hubert Amons at St. Agatha Parish.
St. Agatha?
It's about 6 miles from here over on our boat. It's the center of Catholicism in Waterloo County and has been since 1834.
I see. And you're from?
The Roman Catholic Archdiocese of Toronto. St. Michael's Cathedral Basilica.
Really? I've done some work for them, actually. All confidential, of course.
Mr. Short is a detective.
Stout. I'm an investigator.
Investigator from Toronto. He was recommended to us by Robert Simpson to help with...
To help take care of some private security matters here at Castle Kilbride. One of them being the unveiling of a new work of art by Henry Sharstein.
Have you seen it?
I have indeed, and a verified Sharstein signature by comparing it to those found inside on his stunning Trompe l'oeil artistry.
It matches.
Mr. Stout assures us that the signature is authentic. He uses handwriting analysis to do so.
It's called graphology. It includes everything from spacing of words to stroke habits and unusual letter formations.
How fascinating.
I must tell Barbara. She's always trying something and would enjoy hearing more about this. She and Carrie attended the Brantford Young Ladies College, the same college that E. Pauline Johnson went to. You may have heard of her, yeah? She's written many poems about her Mohawk ancestry.
And performed them as well. I was at a Canadian authors evening last year at the Toronto Art School Gallery. She was the only author to be called back for an encore.
I would have liked to have seen that, but my duties with the church and the community keep me busy.
Oh, you would have enjoyed her. We saw her not so long ago at the Baden Opera Hall. She was captivating.
Is your daughter Barbara here? I would have loved to have told her about graphology myself.
No, she's at the World's Fair in Chicago with her sisters, Lizzie, Rebecca, Agnes, and of course Carrie. They left their brothers JP and Harry with my eldest daughter in Yale.
Yale, Michigan.
Yeah. Louise's husband, James McCall, he manages the business down there.
Well, how unfortunate that your oldest daughters aren't here. I was hoping to speak with them about the Ladies of the Maccabees. They're a sisterhood devoted to the uplifting of women mentally, morally, and spiritually. Their devotion to self-improvement and charity is rather admirable. Why, they even offer life and disability insurance.
I'm afraid I don't know much about this girl.
I also heard that they vote for new member candidates using black and white marbles. Is that true?
Alice, I mean, stop running around like that.
Sorry, Mama. We were just having fun. We didn't mean any harm, Miss Livingston.
Why don't you and Edna take Adelia inside and play in your room, yeah?
Come on, Alice. I'll go inside and can show you that game I was telling you about. But we'll miss the unveiling.
I will tell you when it happens. Now, off you go.
I cannot tell you how pleased I am that the Homer Watson, our Canadian constable, is here with us today.
Please, James. Oscar Wilde's comment was far too kind.
And is this one of your entourage?
Allow me to introduce my friend Detective Dickson. He's the investigator I told you about, the one who helped John King at Woodside.
Pleased to meet you. I've heard much about you.
As I have about you, Mr. Livingston. It's quite the operation you have here. I saw your barns on the way in. Beef cattle, I believe.
Prized cattle with several ribbons from the Royal Winter Fair to prove it.
You're too kind, but yes, I'm an avid supporter of the fair. I am of the local agricultural events here in the township. And we have beef as well as dairy cattle in those barns. We also have chickens to test our feed.
And you grow your flax here. There are several acres, I understand.
Well, not just here. To handle demand we import from as far away as Argentina and India. We've already branched out to several other locations here in the township. Over 200 acres or thereabouts. You get a good view of the fields from around here, from the Belvedere atop of Kilbride.
Quite the view, I imagine.
And not just of the fields, but of the mills here in Baden where the flax is processed. James even has a foundry where he manufactures much of his equipment.
I read that the linen market for flax has declined.
Aye, it has. When cotton growing was disrupted by the Civil War, the flax was in great demand. But those days are gone. We found the business at the crossroads, so we expanded into products made from the linseed oil of flax. Like paint binders, gilding, linoleum putty, and even wood finish. We're also producing and selling other products, oatmeal, barley, and even linseed oil soap.
All that. And still you find time to represent Waterloo South in Ottawa.
Aye, it does keep me busy. Prime Minister Thompson's focus has been on Canadian nationalism in conjunction with the British Crown. He's fending off thoughts of annexing Canada to the United States.
And what of Newfoundland? Any luck there?
I don't believe we'll be seeing them join Confederation anytime soon. We're busy debating trade tariff reductions, as well as issues over the role of the Catholics and the Protestants in the school system at West.
It's always something, isn't it? If you would excuse me, I'd like to have a word with my niece.
Well, by all means. I look forward to showing you Homer's paintings afterwards.
There you are. Back from skulking around?
I'd hardly call investigating skulking, Uncle. Allow me to introduce Amelia Woodford of the National Gallery, London.
You're much younger than the Amelia Woodford I remember.
Much to my surprise.
I'm Evelyn Parks of the Pinkerton Detective Agency. I was working undercover until Izzy pretended to be Amelia and discovered my real identity.
Isabel, you have to stop impersonating other people. It never ends well.
Where's the fun in that, Uncle?
You're, looking for the forger too, I take it.
Actually, no. I've been sent to find Henry Sharstein.
Ah. The artist who painted the work that's about to be unveiled. What about him?
Oh, you have no idea. Just wait until you hear this.
The construction box, he's not so eager to have his name on it.
Really? If I were the benefactor, I would have gladly put...
Louisa! What a wonderful party.
Oh, I'm back. I was away from London. I did not seek to see you.
I'm just a train ride away, Louisa. Couldn't pass up an opportunity to see a Sharstein original.
Adam was born and raised here. His father Jakob was born in Baden, Germany, and eventually settled here to open this mill. This is Sister Mary Margaret from the Archdiocese of Toronto, and this is Nigel Stout, also from Toronto. He's a detective that James hired.
Nigel Aloysius Stout. I'm an investigator here to ensure that the painting remains secure from theft.
Theft? Here in quiet little Baden.
Well, I have it on good authority that a forger is in the area. He steals valuable paintings, paints several copies, and then passes it off to art aficionados as the original. It's highly lucrative.
I've heard of this from customers in both Toronto and Montreal, but Baden? This is the last place I would have considered it.
And that's exactly why he's here, away from the prying eyes of Metropolitan Police.
Mr. Stout has been most helpful in keeping our paintings safe.
Are you the Beck that manufactures those marvelous cigar boxes? Very high quality.
I am, yes, and they are well received and in great demand. I import cedar logs and specialty woods from Spain and Mexico. They are stored for seasoning and then later peeled into strips. They are used not only for cigar boxes and cheese boxes, but also as veneer for high-end furniture and pianos.
Also quite clever when it comes to electricity. He encouraged James to put it in the plants. And James installed it at Castle Kilbride earlier this year. It's wonderful.
So James is the king of flax, and we'll call you the Duke of Electricity.
I hardly think so, but I do have very strong convictions on electricity. It is the way of the future.
Oh, look, Father Emils has arrived. Oh, won't he be thrilled to see you here as well, Sister Mary Margaret?
Afternoon, gentlemen.
What can I do you for? We're closed right...
Charlie, anyone else inside?
Nothing here, Brett.
Tommy, find anything?
If I had, you'd heard it.
Jesse, what's taking you?
Hold your horses, Brett. Didn't find a thing.
Like I said, we're closed. Now what do you want?
No need to get all worked up. I'm Brett Malone. Me and my brothers are looking for someone, that's all. Wanted to make sure you weren't hiding him.
No one else here but Josiah and me. So why don't you just...
Why don't I just what?
Oh, easy, James. By the look of Mr. Milhome's badge, they're bounty hunters. I promise you, if we see a stranger around here, we'll let you know. Won't we, James?
Not likely to find anyone here in Wilby. Pretty much deserted.
So we found out. But if you do see a stranger, you'll find us at the tavern later.
First a ghost, and now this.
Are bounty hunters real enough for you?
I'll go to Castle Kilbride now.
Welcome everyone to Castle Kilbride. I do hope you've been enjoying yourself, and thank you for attending the unveiling of an original painting by Henry Scherstein. I, of course, have seen it, and it's simply outstanding. Signed by Scherstein himself, and that signature has been authenticated by none other than Toronto's master investigator and forensic expert, Nigel Aloysius Stout. For those of you who are not aware, Henry Scherstein is responsible for the magnificent trompe-l'oeil inside Castle Kilbride. And now, years later, he sent me this magnificent painting. So, without further comment, I'm thrilled to share it with all of you.
Take this into the house immediately. No one is to touch it.
Isabel, follow Stout. Miss Parks, follow me.
Detective Dickson, I need to speak with you.
I can't, I have to...
No, it's most urgent.
Miss Parks, please go ahead. I'll join you later. And guard that frame. What is it, Josiah? You seem worked up about something.
My client and I were confronted by some bounty hunters over by a sawmill over in Wilby.
Did they harm you? I mean, what did they want?
Thankfully, no. They were looking for someone. Didn't seem to care who was in their way.
The forger, I'd wager. Did they identify themselves?
Yes, the Milhone brothers.
I've heard of them. They're from across the border, and they're very dangerous, Josiah.
Yes, but that's not why I'm here. Everybody in Wilby has moved out because of a ghost. No one will work at my client's sawmill.
Because of a ghost?
My client has seen it with his own eyes.
Well, it's likely a prank, Josiah, but what do you expect me to do?
I need you to investigate. Find out who's doing this.
I'm on a case now. Maybe later, next week.
It can't wait. It can't wait. If something's not done soon, my client's going to lose the sawmill and his life savings.
Did you catch up with Stout?
I did. Nigel was concerned that we were on his case.
Izzy told him that because of what happened, we don't want his case.
Who would, Uncle? Seemed quite distraught.
I'm quite sure he was, and then some.
He hurried off and entered through the family door.
Oh, any reason?
I told him that a nun ran in there earlier.
No one else?
Not while I was pretending to garden, no.
Should I go find the nun?
No, I have someplace else for you to go.
Go where, Uncle?
To Wilby. It's not far from here. Josiah can tell you more.
To do what, my friend?
To find out who's playing ghost and scaring everyone away.
Ghosts? I love ghosts.
And bounty hunters are in the area.
This just keeps getting better and better.
I have to get inside.
Oh, it's Nigel's. He might need it.
You be careful.
Oh, not to worry. I'll take care of Demetrius.
We should go to Baden Hotel and change.
Agreed. Come along, Josiah. Do tell us more. Ghosts. I can't wait.
Everything in order?
All the other paintings in the house seem to be untouched.
Is this the sister painting to the one in Queen Victoria's collection?
Yes, the Governor General purchased the Pioneer Mill from me and gifted it to her. It now resides in Windsor Castle.
Your grandfather owned that mill, if I'm not mistaken. Is your painting a true likeness?
Somewhat so. When I paint a picture, I study a great number of things I wish to place in the composition. Then at my studio in Doon, I paint whatever suits my fancy using my sketches.
So it's not exactly your grandfather's mill?
I believe a painting should be the sum total of one's experience.
And that goes for the old mill in Stream?
I use the same approach for all my paintings, just as I use your linseed oil to paint them.
And nothing's been tampered with?
Well, not that we have found.
Just the Scharstein painting, then. Why is that, I wonder?
You'll have to ask Mr. Stout.
I intend to. Any luck, Scout?
Luck has nothing to do with it. I'm using Francis Galton's method of fingerprint identification. No two fingerprints are the same, and he's developed a classification system with 8 specific categories. It's revolutionary.
And how's that going so far?
So far, not a fingerprint in sight. It appears that whoever took the painting also wiped the frame.
Oh, I'm not quite done yet. Every criminal makes a mistake, and I'm bound to find it.
This is not an amateur job, or you would have found something by now.
The question is, why the Scharstein painting and not the others?
What exactly are you doing here, Dickson? It's bad enough that Miss Parks has to chase that Scharstein fellow, but to have you here? Too many cooks in the kitchen, if you ask me.
At the current moment, it would appear that the only thing cooking is your goose.
How clever. If it weren't for me, you would have never solved the real McCoy train disaster.
I wish you'd stop calling it that. And what you meant to say was if it weren't for Isabel.
Gentlemen, really. I hardly think that this will accomplish anything.
My apologies. Stout and I are like oil and water when it comes to any sort of collaboration.
That's an understatement. More like oil and vinegar.
While our reasons are different for being here.
We all have a mutual interest.
Person or persons who steal and forge art for profit.
So what do we know as of this moment?
Well, the painting was in its frame and on the easel prior to James and I leaving for the garden party.
Was it covered when you left?
Yes. James always keeps it covered, just inside the dining room.
So when you left, Nigel, I was still in the library. The Livingston family was outside at the party, so was the household staff. At one point, Izzy joined me, and later, Alice and Edna Livingston came in the front door with a friend, Delia, I believe. They ran up the main stairs. Shortly after, Izzy and I joined you, Detective Dickson.
So whoever stole the painting didn't walk through the front door.
Likely the family entrance at the side.
Demetrius was on that side of the house.
So I discovered. He saw Sister Mary Margaret enter, but no one else.
So our list of suspects is rather slim, don't you think?
It looks more and more likely that it's a member of the household staff. I'll look into this as soon as I'm finished up here.
Perhaps Detective Dickson could interview the staff while I look for clues outside.
If you wouldn't mind. These modern investigative techniques are rather time-consuming, but highly effective.
Perhaps more so with this. I'm sure Isabel found it on the ground somewhere.
More likely my pocket.
Do continue, Stout. In the meantime, Evelyn and I will resort to some old-fashioned techniques that have proven their worth time and time again.
Now you boys are sure there was no one in those cabins?
No one in the ones that Tommy and I searched.
What about you, Jesse?
I broke into the ranger's cabin. Nothing in there but cobwebs and mice.
So you're bred at home, eh, Jesse?
Well, I checked up the other way. Found a woman there. Said her husband works at the blacksmith shop in Josephsburg.
Welcome to Wilby. Can I get you some stew and a hot cider? Made it fresh this morning.
Hold on there, Dobiny. How about one for the Rose? Drinks on me, boys. All right.
Be right with you, just as soon as I get...
Now. Right now. Understand?
4 ales coming up.
I haven't found anyone. You sure we're in the right place?
You know as well as I do, his trail led us here. He's hiding somewhere. I know it. We'll find him.
I don't think so.
Look, I know we've been hunting him off and on for years now, but a painting of his showed up at that Kilbride place. He's here. I can feel it.
You sure?
As sure as God made little green apples.
Greenbacks would be better.
Come on, boys, let's get back to work.
Sorry for keeping you, miss. Those boys are a little rough around the edges.
And loose with their legs. Some friends will be joining me shortly. So about that stew.
Excuse me, I wonder if I could have a word with you. I'm Detective Dickson. And you're...
Almeda Wagler. I take care of the downstairs. The upstairs is my sister Sarah's responsibility.
Excellent. I'd like to ask you a few questions if you...
I really should finish studying the dining room. Later, perhaps?
It will only take a moment, and it's best if this is done while things are fresh in one's mind.
What sort of things?
Well, for instance, did you notice anything out of the ordinary when you were helping out the garden party?
I can't say that I did. I was too busy.
What about inside?
Inside?
Yes, I'm sure you were back and forth from the party to the house. You might have noticed something inside.
Come to think of it, I nearly ran into a nun at these doors. She was looking for a water closet.
There's no outdoor privy?
There is. It's a 2-room style. In the style of the house. Fancy doors and all.
So you directed her back outside?
No, there's a water closet upstairs.
So you took her there?
Just at the top of the stairs, by our maid's quarters. I was busy, so up she went.
By herself?
She's a nun. I didn't see the harm in it.
And the painting?
The painting was still here in the dining room.
Did you see her again after she went upstairs?
I did not. Really? Detective Dickson, you don't think a nun had anything to do with this?
My job is to leave no stone unturned, even a holy one.
You enjoy your walk, Demetrius?
I did not. You dropped me off down the road and you entered here alone. Not safe.
I didn't know the bounty hunters would be here. And besides, I can take care of myself. And you are on your way if I needed.
As you ordered. Anything to eat?
You really should try the stew. It's quite scrumptious.
This will do for now.
Thought you might like that better. But you do need to eat.
Dobre. It hits this town.
You saw the bounty hunters leave?
North, on horseback.
Good. They won't bump into Josiah and...
She's younger than I thought.
And more fearless than you know. James Little, Isabel Bruce.
Do call me Izzy.
And Demetrius Shevchenko.
hope you can help me. The ghost, and now these bounty hunters.
They were just here.
You and Demetrius ran into them?
I was, outside, my friend. You know, Izzy.
You met with those ruffians?
No, but I may have listened in. I wouldn't want to be the man they're hunting. They're like a dog with a bone.
James Little. I haven't seen you in here for a while. Are these friends of yours?
They're here about the ghosts. You know what it's done for business.
That I do. The locals are pretty much gone.
Do you believe in this ghost?
No, but I believe in James. If he says he saw it, he saw it.
Tell Izzy where that was.
South of here by some cabins. Others seen it there. Now those cabins are empty. The whole town's pretty much.
A ghost town? Josiah told us what you saw. Has a ghost been seen anywhere else in Wilby?
Not recently. William?
No one much left here to see it.
Could it not be a farmer's child, playing a prank?
It's not a child. It's a ghost. If you don't believe me, go see for yourself.
Easy, James. They will look into this.
We didn't say we don't believe you.
In fact, we're going to pay that ghost a visit tonight. Isn't that right, Demetrius?
If we must. I am ready.
By wearing a safety pin? Ukrainian custom?
My mother made me wear them as a child. So far, no ghosts.
Hopefully it won't work tonight.
Excuse me, Sarah Wagler, is it not?
Oh, you gave me a fright. Who are you and what are you doing up here?
My apologies. I'm Detective Dickson. I just spoke with your sister. I'm helping James Livingston with this missing painting. I was hoping to ask you a few questions.
I don't know how I could be of help. I spend most of my time up here and the painting was...
Downstairs in the dining room, yes, I know. But you may have seen or heard someone come up here before the unveiling ceremony.
I heard the children come upstairs and look to see if they were in their room.
Could you show me?
Of course. It's on the right at the top of the stairs.
By children, you mean the Livingston's youngest daughters?
Alice and Edna. Oh, and Alice's new friend Adelia.
A school friend?
Yes. We'll see if they're here.
Outside, I would imagine.
We're back up in the attic.
Were they up there before the unveiling?
I believe so. They weren't here. And why the attic?
This is Evelyn Parks. She's a Pinkerton agent.
What's in the attic? Only on the season. Furniture, wardrobes, dishes, all sorts of things. So the children play up there. Hide and seek. There are many places to hide. There's even an enclosed space under the eaves that goes completely around the attic. Small doors allow them to sneak in and out on every side.
And they get there by taking the back stairs.
I'll show you. This leads to my room, Almeida's room, the water closet, and the toy room. So the children could have been in the toy room? I don't think so.
Why do you say that?
I came up to get Mrs. Livingston's parasol. On my way back, I saw Adelia run back up the stairs towards the attic. Just Adelia? Yes. She likely used the water closet.
Or was coming up from the main floor?
Possibly. There were many treats in the kitchen. I'd like to take a look around in the attic, if that's all right with you. I don't see why not. Be careful on the stairs. They are rather steep and narrow.
Did you happen to see a nun up here?
The one from the garden party?
Yes.
No, I didn't see her.
Are you sure? Quite sure? This would have been a while after the girls went up to the attic.
Oh, I wouldn't have seen her. I used the main stairs and went out the front door.
You find anything?
Oddly enough, this.
Demetrius, did you see her?
I saw something white. It was fast, very fast.
We had better hurry then. Let's go.
Father Brown? It's Nigel Aloysius Stout. I worked on that case. Yes, that's right. You are so welcome. I do know how valuable that chalice was, but that's not why I'm calling. I wanted to know more about one of the nuns at St. Michael's. Her name is Sister Mary Margaret. No, not Mary Ellen. Mary Margaret. You don't say. I see. I must have gotten the names wrong. Sorry to have bothered you. What's that? Confession? I'm not Roman Catholic. I thought you knew that. Father Brown? Hello?
Problem, Mr. Stout?
Must have got disconnected, but that's not the problem. Turns out that Sister Mary Margaret isn't from St. Michael's. And dare I say it, might not be a nun at all.
And according to Mrs. Parks, she found a nun's headpiece in, of all places, the attic. Makes no sense.
It certainly doesn't add up.
I want to thank you both for helping this investigation. You've been invaluable.
You're most welcome, of course, but we're really no further ahead than when we started.
We have a frame that was wiped clean and a nun who vanished into thin air. It's just the same. Without you both, we could have been...
Mama, would it be alright if Edna and I have a second helping of pie before bed?
I really should say no this close to bedtime, but considering everything that's happened here today, I'll say yes.
Thank you, Mama. I can't wait to tell Edna.
Alice, before you go, I meant to ask you a question about your friend Adelia.
What about Adley Detective Dickson?
Well, I heard she was from the area, and I wondered whereabouts in Baden.
Oh, she's not from Baden.
She's not.
She's from Wilby.
Wilby. Come along, Miss Parks. We don't have a moment to lose.
This must be the place.
There's nothing else along the way. No wonder she disappeared so fast. You cover the front, I'm going around back.
I'm sorry, I did the best I could. Not good enough, I fear. I didn't know there's two of them. I told you to be more careful. I left as fast as I could. I don't think they saw me. Well, you better get changed quickly. I don't want to have to explain this.
I bumped into you at the garden party.
You're a Pinkerton.
No, I'm Isabel Bruce, a private investigator. Of course. There are two of you. Where's Sharstein?
There's no Sharstein here.
You're the forager. There's no man at all.
My sister's a painter. A great painter.
Be quiet, Adley. My name is Yvette Chaudron, and I can paint as well as any man.
Better than any man.
Yet you copy other painters' work.
There's no money in my own. I'm a woman after all. So I do what I have to do to take care of my sisters.
What of your parents?
They got the Russian flu.
As did many in the world a few years back.
When they passed, I took charge of my sisters.
She's like a mother to us.
And it was you who sent the Sharstein.
I did. I painted the Sharstein. And even that pompous Stout was convinced it was real.
You did it to increase its value. Otherwise it had no value.
Does now. There are those who will pay dearly to add it to their precious collections.
People love my sister's paintings.
They'd be buying a fake of a fake.
First time I've done it. It's ironic in a way.
There is second bicycle at the side of the...
There are two ghosts. You'll need another safety pin.
The bounty hunters are here. We need to...
Come on out, Sharstein. We know you're in there.
Tell them he's not in here.
It's not that simple.
They won't stop until they see with their own eyes.
What are we gonna do?
You and your sisters block the back door once Demetrius leaves. Pull over the bed, whatever you have to do.
Get down in corner and don't move. I mean it.
I'll see if I can get rid of the bounty hunters. Don't shoot, I'm unarmed.
You were at the tavern.
I was.
And now I'm here to tell you that there is no Sharstein inside.
I'm supposed to believe that.
It's the truth. There's no man inside, just a woman and 2 young children.
Well, then you won't mind us checking it out for ourselves, will you?
Actually, I do mind.
So much for being unarmed.
Technically, I was at the time, and I never miss.
You can't shoot all of us.
But I will shoot him. And one of you. Maybe 2.
Sorry, Brett. He's quicker than he looks.
It seems we have a stalemate.
You're bluffing.
There is no winner here.
No, we'll take our chances, won't we, boy?
You're outnumbered, Milhone.
There's no need for bloodshed.
Look, we're U.S. bounty hunters and we're here for a job. Just hand over Sharstein.
Again, there is no Sharstein.
You're from across the border. You have no jurisdiction here.
But as a Pinkerton from the Toronto office, I do. Unless you want the Pinkertons on your trail, you'll lower your guns and walk away now.
To think that nun was here more than once, and Louisa had no idea.
Yvette Chaudron needed more time to study the painting.
And memorize his signature.
Like Isabel, she has a photographic memory. There isn't a detail she wouldn't remember.
But she wasn't here after the painting had arrived. How did she know it was kept?
Adley knew. It was Adley who cut the painting out of the frame. She slipped away from hide and seek with your girls and waited for the right moment.
Your upstairs maid saw Adelia run up the stairs to the attic. It was quick enough that she didn't notice the rolled-up painting.
Later, Yvette, disguised as a nun, entered the house at the family entrance of the side of the house.
Your downstairs maid directed Yvette to the water closet on the second floor, where she waited for Adelia to sneak away once more and deliver the painting.
Yvette handed her headpiece and collar to Adley and tucked the rolled-up painting under her habit, and then walked out the front door during all of the commotion. I bumped into her as she left.
It was all carefully planned. Thanks to Adelia, Yvette knew the layout of Castle Kilbride and the fact that the children loved to play in the attic. He had Adelia suggest it.
So what'll happen to Yvette and her sisters?
Stout and Miss Parks will accompany them to Toronto by train tomorrow. Yvette will be charged with forgery and held until trial. Adelia and her sister will be put in the care of Stout and his family.
He couldn't bear to see them in a poorhouse. There's more hurt to Nigel than we give him credit for.
If found guilty for her past forgeries, she will likely spend some time in prison and pay a hefty fine. However, the court will have to prove that she was involved, and her buyers are not going to come forward and incriminate themselves.
When the Sharstein painting never existed. She painted it herself.
Precisely.
And that puts an end to the case that Nigel calls the ghost of Castle Kilbride.
Why does Stout insist on creating these overly dramatic names?
I wish he wouldn't. We'd have enough stories of ghosts here. One of these tales tells of a small girl falling down the service stairs and dying from her injuries. It's absolutely untrue. And the same goes for all the rest. They never happened. None of them.
I'll see what I can do. At the very least, I should be able to convince him to change the of to and.
I appreciate that. As I do what you've done here today.
It was our pleasure. Now, Isabel, we should be on our way before we wear out our welcome.
Nonsense. You're always welcome here at Castle Kilbride.
All the idiotic names to give a case. Even Stout should know that there's no such thing as a ghost. Never was, never will be.
Never say never, Uncle.
Oh, don't be ridiculous, Isabel. You know perfectly well that... Isabel, where... Isabel, you show yourself right now. Isabel, Bruce, this is not the least bit humorous. Isabel!